Thank you.
How is it being a father?
Shit is amazing. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I have a great baby at home. Like,
A rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land, but that beauty. A rich man's world. I have turned the soul of this beautiful land.
The people who I interview, their history matters to me. Like, that's when I start doing history, right? So, like, whatever accomplishments, trials and tribulations that you've been through, let's talk about it. Because then people can connect with you.
really.
So, all right, so let's do this, all right? All right. 1, 2. Welcome to the Isaac Javier podcast. Today is a special and exciting podcast because in my inquiry of finding people to join me in my podcasting journey, I invited out Justin, a longtime friend. He's been around the block. Him and I connected, whenever we see each other on the streets. Sincere dude. So today we're going to be speaking about his life and, what he has to bring to the table.
You know what? You left out all the hooping battles we done had. We done had a lot of hooping battles out there.
Nah, I honestly forgot about all those. Like, I don't even
with
play
Mikey.
ball.
With
Yeah. But thank you for being on my podcast, bro.
Nah, for sure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. So, you said you wanted to speak about certain things that hit home to you. I know you just got a baby, so congratulations.
All right. Thank you.
How is it being a father?
Shit is amazing. I love it. I'm not gonna lie. I have a great baby at home. Like,
What you mean? She's great. Like, she don't cry?
she don't cry. She don't fight. She's sleep when she gotta sleep. She drink her milk when she gotta drink her milk. She's just perfect. Like,
Okay.
and I don't mean like beauty. All babies are beautiful, but she's just perfect. Like, she doesn't give no problems. She spit up like once or twice here and there, but she's the best. I think also having my girl is she's great. She deals with the baby much more than I do. She and that's just her doing. I'm big on sleeping with the baby, cuddling, playing, and
Yeah.
time to feed the
You got-
bottle. I'll be like, here
You got
go."
the easy job.
I like the Pampers. I clean the Pampers all day because a lot of people don't like cleaning little girls, and she was one of those. She had a boy. She got a son already, so she never had a daughter. And
Okay.
and so I'd be like, nah, like I got a little sister. Like, I've done had to clean a little girl's diaper before. So
How old is he?
who, her son?
Yeah.
6.
6 years old? Oh, yeah, so he's aware.
He's a big boy. He go to the bathroom by himself. He do everything. Go in the fridge. He
Nice.
wake us up. Like,
Little grown man.
yeah, he cool.
That's cool, bro. I've always wanted like the thought of having a girl. It's scary, man. It's scary. Like I
wanted a
don't even
girl.
wanna like you think about this. You think about this. We men, like the things that we've been through in our lives, and then like you
I hear it.
want to protect her, man. Like
I wanted a girl my whole
You
life.
really wanted
I
a
want
girl?
another one. I want another one. I hope it's a
Another-
girl. I hope it's a, I, yo,
Nah,
bro,
I'm not there with you,
boys
man.
scare me.
nah, man.
Little boys scared the shit out.
Why?
I'm around too many of them. There's too many little boys around, and then when I look at the little girls, I'm like, yeah, I'd rather that.
Okay, so like they're a bit more
May-
calmer.
Maybe it's the the daddy's little girl thing. The daughters love their daddy. I see my sister with my step pops, or who else got a daughter. This is somebody else, a friend, but even them, they have a stepfather figure in their life, and the daughter loves them. Like, it's just little girls are just a different type of love. I think also for me, I just wanted that love from somebody personally. Like, on a personal level, like,
Yeah.
when you have a kid, it's just different. Like, that's yours. Like, and when she started looking at me, like, now she see me. She see me, she be like, oh, where you going? Like, that shit, I was like, oh, snap, yeah, okay. So
Yeah.
that feeling is just different.
Having
And,
someone that depends on you.
yeah, the little boys is just like, once you start walking, that's it.
They on their own.
You better be on your. I'm gonna teach you
Okay.
everything, and I don't know. I'm
Okay.
just real. it's
So
a little
you
girl,
could
she
say
got
like the
me.
personalities are different when it comes to boys
They
and
humble you
girls.
too.
The girls?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell, I think if I had a son, bro, I think I'd be
More
doing
ego-
a lot. I wouldn't be home a lot. I
You'd
don't
be
think
more
I'd be.
egotistical?
I want to be home all day with my daughter. I don't know. I can't tell you that I have a real reason why. Like, oh, this is why I feel like this. But part of me just having a little girl was like perfect, and I want another one. Like, I can't say I don't like sons. If I have a son, I'ma love him. But I want a little girl.
I want a
think I would.
tribe. I want a tribe of men.
You want?
I want a tribe. I want a tribe of young, like when they get older.
She got her son. That's enough for me.
Yeah,
I'm cool.
I get it.
I'm cool.
Yeah, though. I mean, I just having a girl. Like I've gotten from a lot of females that like they told me that I'm the type of man that a daughter should have. Like I would be like the type
That's
of.
beautiful to hear.
Yeah,
I don't
but
think I would ever be told that.
nah, dog. Like they told me that. I was like, nah, I want boys because like I grew up the only boy in my household. So it's like I was always surrounded by women, always, and it was like cool and all. But then it made me more sensitive. Like I'm around
I
other
feel you.
guys,
I'm
and
OD
then,
sensitive.
and then the guys is just like, yo, bro, why you so sensitive? I'm like I grew up with women. Like, fuck you want me to do?
Nah, I get tight quick. I got no patience. I be like, nah. I get
Yeah.
upset.
What happened to your last relationship? I know we was chopping it up before the cameras turned on, and this is something that is close to your heart. You wanted to speak on?
I don't really know. I can't. That it's weird. It's one of those things where you could say, oh, it went wrong here, it went wrong there, but it's like.
Do you feel like you grew from that relationship? Like it was like a turning point where like you matured in a way that you wouldn't have if it wasn't in your life?
I mean, shit. It was a long relationship. I was
How long was
19.
it? Oh, so that was like what, 7 years, 8 years?
Yeah. So I mean, of course, I matured through it. I probably also didn't mature through it in points where I should have. So, I mean.
No, but looking back though, like how you are with your girl now, like you think you matured, like.
If you're asking me, is there anything I could take from that relationship that maybe I could do? I'm doing better at now. It's hard to say. I could sit and say I think I did good here. Maybe she ain't felt like that. I don't know. I try my best with this girl, so.
Okay.
And it's different. She treats me differently. So, in return, I'm reacting differently to that.
Do you think it has to do with like communication, like how?
Hell no, because this girl can't communicate for shit. I don't think no girls know how to communicate.
Oh wait, hold on.
I communicate very well.
Let's not get this podcast get canceled.
I'm sorry.
You go.
Women can't communicate very well, better than.
But they say that like women communicate better than men, like generally speaking, because men they hold in their feelings, blah blah blah.
I think all right. That's a sticky topic, I guess. But
Yeah.
personally, I think this girl's different. So I've been different. in
How
return.
so though? Like,
I'm older. I know what I want. I know what I don't want. I didn't know that back then. I didn't know what kind. I didn't know what a woman was. What a woman should do for her man.
Okay.
What a woman should do at home. Seeing that now, it's like I
so
move
she
differently.
holds shit down. Then.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
hell
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Bro, she's one of those, the memes where your girl wake up at 3 a.m. and make you a sandwich. Yup.
Ooh.
Yep. And I'm not even saying that's
Yeah, I
like
heard
all because I'm not even saying that's
You
because
heard
I'm somebody. She's just like that. I think she'd do that for anybody. Like she's just amazing.
who she's with.
Hell yeah,
just-
even if it was like her brother and they were in mom's house and
Okay.
I think she just got that heart in her. So she's just amazing. Like I love her. She's
And how you guys meet?
great.
How you guys met?
So this she's from the block. She's from the block too. She was from like my grandma building.
Okay.
Like right on Leggett, but I ain't even gonna say no more street names. Fucking. And I always known her. She used to hang out in my crib with my mom. Word, back in the days. I used to be in the room playing video games, nigga. They used to be hanging out with the girls, and she used to be. So I always knew her, but her baby daddy's from the hood too. So,
I don't
everybody
be-
always knowing each other.
I don't be outside, bro.
Yeah, you know these people. I think
I probably
like,
see them by
face.
face.
Exactly.
Yeah, by face. But
Yeah, I've always known her, and we just connected. After me and my ex disconnected, me and her connected, and it was something we always known each other. It was cool.
how was the first date? Was it something like you guys just started chopping it up on text, and then he was like, "Yo, we should go out," or like,
Yeah,
she was just around.
Nah, I hit her up like, "What you doing?" Like, I know she had a kid, so it's like only so many things you could be doing. You either working, you home, or you out because you don't got your kid. Like, it's not so many things. She a single mom, so I'm like, I knew she was home. She just, she had the kid, so I had to respect that. I had to respect the kid, and it was always about that. She didn't want me around him at first, so but we hung out a couple times, and it was over after that. The little boy knew me too. He know me from the neighborhood, so when he finally see me, he was like, You know?
Oh, what's going on, brother?
It was just, it was all cool. It was all cool.
Yeah. That's dope. But like, do you remember the first date? Like, I want to try. I'm trying to figure out right now.
First
like,
date?
Yeah, like the first date. Like, what was it? Was
Or
like
first day?
first date. Like I want to try to figure out like, was it love at first sight? You know, y'all had history together, so it was a little bit more comfortable.
Okay, I'll say this.
It gelled better.
I don't know about love at first sight, but me and her, you know, we had the kid very quick. We met in January
Last year.
2023. My baby was born in November.
Yeah.
We met. She got pregnant. Like it was like, but I was cool with it.
So this was a Valentine's Day, baby.
It's not like that, right? It's not like that. But you know, I was cool with it. I looked at her. I was like, "You a great mother to your son. You're a great woman. I don't have no problem having a child with you. I like you.
Okay.
If it wasn't for the baby, we probably would have been talking anyways. You know, so
Felt that.
you know. And I'm 27 years old. I'm not aborting no babies. I'm not advocating for that. Like,
Okay.
we having this kid on my end, and from there, what you want to do is on you. But
So-
I'll support you.
So you guys hit it off quick, and like, how was like the intimacy? Like, do you think that there's other forms
Well,
of?
in the beginning, it was tough because, like, the first 2 months was cool, but then she was pregnant. She was throwing up and shit. She was fucked up, you know. So it was she was going through a lot. I think the pregnancy was tough.
And how did you handle it? Like, you feel like you took it as a
I
champ?
didn't handle it well. I wasn't gonna lie. I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie. It wasn't. I didn't handle it well because I was still getting over stuff. You know, me and my ex had just separated that December. Like it was, you know.
I mean,
so
you moved on quick, bro.
It was,
You
but
moved on quick, bro. Most men don't.
I mean, physically, yeah, I moved on quick. But not mentally, nigga. In my head, I was fucked up.
Around that time.
I was fucked up. I was like, nigga, lost one, found another. It's just a baby. I'm like,
It happened so
whoa,
quick.
like,
Yeah.
but you know, time went on. My daughter came, and
You stepped up to the plate.
I was gonna be with her no matter what. Even if this was some other chick that was random, you coming, you living with me, let's go. We taking care of this baby. Like we're not doing this whole game. I'm not living in a broken household. That's one thing for sure.
Can you relate to that? Like
What? Like a broken house?
Yeah.
I mean, nah, my pops was around till I was like 14, you know, so I couldn't say broken, but I would say that me and my pops disconnected when I really needed him, probably.
Okay.
Not his fault at all. I was
You know,
14, like, I was hyped. Daddy's left, I'm going outside, like, right? Like,
Yo, most
But-
people wouldn't see it like that, but at least you had a good attitude about it, you know? Because a lot of times, like, especially nowadays, like, yo, I'm gonna go get some milk and some cigs
nah,
and never come back.
nah, my dad, bro, my dad told me, I love my mother. My mother loved me, like, dearly. My mother was a mother, but my dad, I know how to cook because my dad,
shit.
I can't build a whole house, but we could get together and build a house with
Figure
a
it
couple
out.
dudes.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah.
You know, my dad taught me a lot. My dad was present. My dad was in my life, you know.
Okay, he was active.
So he could have done better, but everybody could do better.
Every man could do better. Damn, dog. So we went from fatherhood to fatherhood.
To fatherhood, right? Be like that. Be like that. Now, my pops was great. I love my pops.
Okay, so what are current things that you're doing right now?
Like personally, I mean, being a dad, I'm a dad all day. If I'm not a dad, I'm here.
I mean, so
If I'm not a dad, I'm here. The baby took up a lot. Before I could be outside, I could move around. But a lot of what I do is all here. If we run this here, if we having events, parties, you know Eric. So
yeah, Eric.
me and Eric do a lot of work, but he works for schools and stuff like that. So there's a lot of production there and film work with kids.
Okay.
So it's different things, but the baby's taking up a lot of time, and that's cool, you know. Everybody's all with it. Everything's in place already. Most we're waiting for is this building, you know.
So, like, what are some plans that you hope to aspire in the future? Because
I mean-
this is a great space.
Yeah. I mean, this is you know, I don't own the place, but I run the place, you know. So, you know, I could book. I'm here throughout any event. We personally, I'm gonna start doing some short films. Like me, that's why I mentioned Eric. We're gonna start working on some short films.
Okay.
We might not do. We considered a podcast a while ago, but I don't think that's what we should do
At the moment.
You know, yeah, that's not what it is. So you know, and we're gonna play with stuff. We're gonna play with things and see what we do. I might dab into music this year. Like too many
Come
people
on,
do music
dog.
too much.
Come on, dog. I'm not saying not to do.
You know
it,
why?
But
You know why?
focus on one thing.
You know why?
Focus on one thing, man. Like
why?
if you, what do you mean why? Because
Why not focus on one thing
So-
gonna hit?
No. All right, so I'll give you my opinion,
Right.
right? If you just do a bunch of things hoping that one's gonna hit, it's like a business. If you have multiple businesses on, you cannot grow them at scale because you're gonna be worried about 50.
Why not?
Because there's only one person.
Elon Musk is a walking testament.
He had
That man got
he had a lot of money.
fuck it.
He had a lot of money. He had a lot of resources. I'm not saying that. I mean, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
building a rocket ship, but
I don't know if you're gonna bring up rocket,
You
rocket
know?
shit, bro. But like, I'm just saying it's better to. Not my philosophy, right? It's always better to focus on one thing than to focus on many things because then why split your attention into multiple things when you can put all of your attention, all the gunpowder, all the fuel into just one avenue.
because one day there's a 50-50 chance for me that you're not. What if that's not even what it was supposed to be? What if that's not what you're supposed to do? And now you just put all of this in, time,
Also-
money, effort. For me, I'm just not willing to gamble on any one thing. There's too much going on out here. I think there's too much opportunity. There's too
But
much.
you think that's risky though? That you're saying that it's too much to gamble, but
No, no.
it's risky to
I think
invest
across
your-
the whole is risky. I think trying to be successful is risky. I think so. I think how you go about it, is gonna be risky no matter what. But I'm one. Why I'm gonna try music? Why not? I have everything accessible to me
So
too.
why just not do music instead of doing the short films?
Because why not try it? Why not try and be an actor as well? Why not
Okay,
try it?
okay.
I mean, actors all day.
Why not?
You got Bad Bunny on doing wrestling. Why? Why not?
All right,
Why not?
but
I know he's famous, but why not try
He
this stuff?
solidified himself as an artist.
I hear you.
You know,
I hear
like
you.
I'm not trying to like
Solidified-
tell you what to do or like
no, I hear you.
go to do like, but I'm just like, I'm doing podcasting and I could also do film, but most of my attention, like 90% of my attention, 90% of my effort, because literally every time I do a podcast, my girl could tell you, I don't even give attention to her. I don't even do nothing. I don't even wash the dishes. I just literally, I don't even change my clothes. I go straight to that desk and I double down because the energy that I get from doing this, I don't want it to subside and use it for something else like frivolous, as like, sweeping, watching TV or, be on social media. Like I want to double down. Feel me? And that's just my philosophy, man. Wow, bro.
No, I'm not. So I mean, personally, right now, it's this building. This building's the focus.
Okay.
So,
You have a lot of potential with this building, bro.
but that's the thing, right? With this one building, I can make music. I can make film. I could, if I want to be serious, I could. I'll tell
I mean,
you
you
this
can
one
schedule
thing.
it. You can schedule it.
I'm very. I
Time
suck
management.
at that.
Time management.
Suck at it. And this is where I know that. I'm not gonna say, oh no, I'm gonna do this. Nah, I know that I suck at this or that. So cool. But I have all of that accessible. Now, I understand if it was like I'm over here trying to be an actor, trying to go book a studio, go be a rapper, but this building gives me access to do literally all of it.
Multiple things,
All
yeah.
of it, and find what's gonna work. And maybe two things work. And who says I can't? Not saying, but who says I can't go be a rapper and go be an actor and we did a song, did a movie? What if one of them? I'd rather have two things out there that could help me out than just the one personally. So, but in
But so-
hindsight,
okay.
it's this building at the end of the
Okay,
day.
so how would you attribute sex? I mean, sex.
Sex. What are you talking about? Your mind's in the gutter.
Man, how would you attribute success? Is it like whatever gives you money, whatever fulfills you, whatever you feel like adds value to the market? Like what is your definition of success? Because that's basically what you're talking about.
Getting my family out. That's it. I could care less about the industries, markets, all of that. People go
So that's
broke
your
every-
why. That's your why.
That's it. That's it. Whatever's gonna help me. Say, Mom, I bought you a house. Let's go.
Okay.
Something like that. Right?
That's the first time I heard that in a while.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't feel like people think about that, or like that used to be like a great motivating factor, especially in the hood. Like I want to get my mom out of the streets. I want to get my mom out of the hood.
I just don't want to be famous. I don't care about being famous. I just look at my mom and I'm like, I want better for you. There's really nothing else. I mean, my daughter, of course, but she's coming wherever I go.
Exactly.
So
You want to give it back to the person that
Yeah.
invested in you.
hell yeah. And Daddy too. Daddy's coming too. I don't care what he said. I'm coming right along too.
Your pops?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was like,
I said Daddy. My fault. Pause.
Like my
I still
pops.
call my pops daddy. That's my father.
No, yeah. I have it. Like you didn't say mine, so you said daddy. I was like,
But
what's going on here? That's cool though. Yeah, I mean, with this podcast, it's more like it's a great avenue for me to have open dialogue with people. So like when they want to speak on something that they feel like it's like they want to market or they want to, let the world know. I think that's a great point to start, and especially with people around like my area, because now that I'm doing this podcast, a lot of people have been reaching to me and like, yo, I respect what you're doing. I see the hard work, blah, blah, blah. Some be, yeah, there was, I won't say names. The girl will know who she is. So a friend of mine hit me up and she's like, yo, Isaac, this girl followed you. Follow her back. I'm like, for why? Oh, I didn't know that she followed me. And then she's like, the girl want to be in your podcast. I'm like, why can't she just tell me that herself? You feel me? So I'm getting like people like to be genuinely interested in the podcast. And I think this is just a great way to get people, I guess the 15 minutes of fame or outreach, I don't know, whatever their motivation is to be in the podcast. But, if I could just reach people's lives and touch people's lives through this podcast, I think that's a great way to do it. So I really appreciate you being here.
no, for sure. I appreciate you having me, and I'm super happy with what you're doing. Like, I watch people. Like I watch people.
You're
I
an
watch what they
observer.
do. Hell yeah.
Yeah. I got you.
And I like to see where people's going and what they're doing, and then when they finally see something, like, yeah, happy for you.
You went to Catholic school?
Hell yeah.
You went to Catholic school, bro?
Yeah, you know, I went to Catholic school.
No,
You know
went
what's
to
funny? A
Catholic-
lot of people ain't know. Hold up, my owner is texting me.
No, you good, you
We're about to. Yeah, I went to Catholic school for 3 years for 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, right before high school.
Damn,
And I
dog.
loved Catholic school. Not gonna lie.
I never met.
I hated it at first.
I'm a public school guy. I went public and I went like charter school public, but it's the same thing.
Nah, I hated it at first, but in hindsight, like Catholic school, I needed it. And
So what about Catholic school you like?
what I like about it,
Yeah.
I learned how to write script in Catholic school. I don't know if they taught that in public school. I ain't learned that in public school though, and I went to
I don't
public
think
high
they
school.
did. I don't think they did.
I learned how to write script in Catholic school. I learned how to play instruments in Catholic school. I mean, we went to church. I think that's where I got closer to God, going to Catholic school and knowing the songs for no reason now, like And so, yeah, and the discipline. Tuck your shirt in. What kind of shirts to wear, tie with, things like that. Like it was too disciplined. Sometimes when I was there, I didn't like it, but I would definitely put my daughter in Catholic school for a couple years. Just a
Yeah.
couple, not her whole life.
There's a lot of value in Catholic school. My thing is the ideologies from the hood and Catholic school don't mesh. So how did you navigate that growing up?
Wait, say that again? I'm sorry.
So the values, right? From different, like from the hood, it's kind of like do whatever the fuck you want, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I mean, I never even.
How you move, and then Catholic school, they don't mesh well. So
Yeah.
like, how did you navigate that?
Yeah, when I first got there, I remember like the first week I probably was gonna get into a fight, and the kid looked at me crazy. He looked like, what are you about to fight me? I'm like,
What's your
like,
problem,
yeah,
bro?
that's what
Calm
what
down.
you're supposed to do. Like, but I was never even really outside like that. Like, I mean, I was outside. I played ball. I think
Yeah.
I know everybody that was outside, but I was cool. I was quiet. I ain't really, I went to college. I left. Like, I ain't care about being outside in the hood, messing around.
But like
and
the question was like, how do you navigate that? Because a lot of people, like for me, I grew up.
It's tough, I think.
I grew up and I was like, people saw me as a white boy, and I'm
Hell
like,
yeah,
the
right?
white boy, like why am I white? I remember we was in a circle smoking weed by the stairs. It was on the rooftop, Jonathan. And then
That's funny.
yeah, on Southern Boulevard, and I said we were smoking, and I said some big ass word, and I said it so casually. And one of the motherfuckers like, "What the fuck?" Everyone looked at me like, "What the fuck, nigga? You white?" Like, what? I'm like, well, no, I'm not white. I'm educated. Like,
No, I feel you.
so like it was
I'm
hard.
educated,
Yeah,
you feel
it's
me?
like it's hard to navigate it. You know what I mean?
I never really had a problem. I think
So you could code switch.
so low key,
Okay.
right? And then I think you could too though. But you know what it is? I had 3 uncles. I had my father. You know, like I ain't have to be outside and be tough. So I just used to be out there, and then went to Catholic school. After the first year, I got it together. I knew what I had to do, who was cool. I was like, all right, cool. You know, and these were different people. These kids from the Catholic school, most of them ain't live too close. Some lived kind of far. You know, so I got to meet other people. You know, and I think till this day, I'm probably closer with the people I went to Catholic school than anybody I went to public school
You
with.
still in contact with them?
Hell yeah, hell
Oh
yeah.
shit, that's dope.
I mean, not, you know, every day, but for sure.
No, like if you and still in contact with them, you know,
Like high school sucked. High school was terrible. I ain't like high school. High school was whack.
you didn't have a good experience.
I mean, it was just regular. It was like, it was, you know, I wanted the lockers in the hallways experience. Like,
And
you
then
know,
you
it was
didn't
just
have that?
whack. High school was just, it was just whack.
So you went to public school?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay,
went to
public high school.
Louis D. Brandeis on 84th Street.
Oh, you went to Manhattan?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, it was called something else, but it was a campus there with
Okay.
like multiple schools, and high school was just, you know,
It wasn't as it was
it wasn't
like
interesting. I
Ned's
did my work, I
declassified.
passed it.
Yeah.
Bro, after I think like 2.5 years, my junior year,
Yeah.
third year, we was done. Like some of us was done with school. Like we finished, we got all our credits. Senior year, we did nothing. Senior year, I did nothing.
Damn.
And I don't mean because I didn't want to. I was at school every day.
Yeah.
But they was like, you know, you got your credits. Go to gym. Go to dance class. Go on lunch. You want to go home? Go home. Like it's just, it was just quick and in and out. And
It was kind of pointless.
yeah, college was whack too. Like all of it was whack. I think Catholic school was the best part of all my schooling.
Catholic school?
Hell yeah. I think I learned the most. I made the most genuine friendships. And more people from Catholic school today are doing something. Like,
With their lives?
hell yeah.
Okay.
Doing, like, you know, entrepreneur, like, you know, doing their own stuff, not just working and, nah.
I mean, working is fun and all,
Yeah.
but it's something you don't aspire to. A 9 to 5.
Man, if I go back, no, nah, like, I can't, I don't want to go back to
You don't want to
hearing-
sugarcoat it.
Yeah, like it's just after seeing that, like I said, there's so much opportunity, there's so much money out here. Like, and I don't mean illegal money, I mean very legal money.
Yeah.
Like, why go get a 9 to 5 where they just gonna hold you for all your time and give you very little? Like, I'm not doing it.
Do you have like a system in place?
We're here.
No, yeah, like so a lot
personally.
when people say they want to get somewhere, like I've read a lot of like self-help books, you know, business books, mentality books, shit like that. And there's this one book, Atomic Habits, by James Clear. He says that people don't follow through their goals. They fall through their systems they have in place. So like if you have a goal or like a habit you want to follow, it's gonna be 10 times more like stressful and difficult to achieve because you don't have like a system in place. So let's say like you want to take more vitamins, like you lack iron or something. Instead of putting it in the cabinet in the kitchen, put it right next to your, you know,
Wake up and see it. Man.
wake up, see it. You have a system in place, A, B, C, logic, and then you go. Like for me, my system is like, I go reach out to people, I funnel them through my link, they submit their form, we get a place and date, they come through, and that's it. I get people to do podcasts. Cause
For sure.
Have you ever thought about being in a podcast before? Before this, be honest.
Like being on one.
Like you thought about like wanting to be on one.
Yeah, but
Did you know anybody that had a podcast that you think you could be on?
Nah. You know, one, no, personally, no, but I think also was now I do, but aside from you, like now
Yeah,
I do.
yeah,
I think but that was just the environment who I had around me, like, you know, so. But system is tough, you know, Ron? 2019, this building opens, it's just a deli. 2020 is COVID.
Okay.
We all stuck inside. 2021 now, everybody trying to get back together, you know? 2022 came, it's like, okay, let's start doing stuff. Started doing parties in here, doing kind of personal stuff. Then we had to figure something else out. It was just like, it was too much space to not do all of this.
Yeah, you
know, we
see
just
the
have the deli.
opportunity.
Yeah, you know, he did. Like I said, he's a genius. And when all of this went up, this all went up last year, early in the year. 2022 was the most dead year. Like,
2022.
it was just quiet, right? I would say we didn't have a system because we just coming back from COVID. The building had just opened. We weren't known yet. All we had was this. It wasn't a scene yet. So once 2023 came, we started getting motion. We started building this out. That's when some rappers, some famous people started hearing about us coming through. So it was different now. And now, I'm be honest, it's not a lot of it's not difficult to get this place jumping. It's not difficult. Or it's just we're not known yet.
Sure.
We have an event. We have an event on the 20th.
People
We
still.
have yes.
If I see that,
We still book.
yeah, I'll probably. I'll
is?
probably be a theme, like construction theme. You feel me? And then people come with construction hats and like.
It's just, and that's temporary, but
You know, yeah, I fuck with you.
and it's like because that's not people still see value, and that's the beauty of it. So
That is a beauty.
when it's done, it's just gonna be even more.
More polished.
And so the process is happening more now, like getting the email system in, so we can promote it and send it directly to you.
Okay.
You know, not have it where people just gotta hear word of mouth, but at the same time, we don't want it so public. We don't want the place so known where people just walking up. It's not gonna be just open to the public. It's gonna be a private event space. You know, we might have nights where we open to the public, but other than that, this is
Nah, I think
expensive to be here.
Yeah, I think that's a great avenue to go by because even when I came by here, I'm like, damn, I didn't even know all of this was going on. Like outside seems like so ordinary.
Like nothing.
So like industry.
Yeah, and it's gonna stay like that out there.
Yeah, for sure it should because it's like don't judge a book by its cover because there's a lot.
And like you said when you first saw it, Sesame Street, it's the hood Sesame Street. Like, you know, my daughter's gonna grow up in here.
Dude, like I saw this and I'm like, I see lights and there's space, green turf. You know, you feel me? Like the block. I feel like I came from the block
And
to the
it's
block.
nowhere close to done either. Not at all.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
And this is not my space. This is not my space. I'm just second in command.
You know, I got you. You the second head honcho.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's that.
But I think we could close this up.
Yeah, for sure.
So before we leave, what is something personal you'd like to leave with the audience?
Oh man.
Yeah. You know this is gonna come to it.
Yeah, something personal.
Something personal you want to leave to the
That I would
audience.
like to leave with them?
Something you if like it could be like what is something that if you like a message, like let's go with that. What is a message you would like to leave for the audience?
Don't listen to what anybody got to say. Don't. I've had a lot of people say a lot of things from. I don't even listen to some of the congrats.
Oh,
'Cause
that's
Some of them should be fake.
that hit for me.
Like, so I don't listen to nothing nobody got to say out there unless you truly are like maybe in the business or in the business and in a better headspace than me, maybe more successful. You know, yeah, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna hear what you got to say, but I'm still do what I think.
What you want to do?
Yeah, I just don't listen to it. Nobody, not the negative, the positive, not even sometimes.
I don't hear a lot of people say that though, because like people be like, "Yo, don't listen to the haters."
Yeah, they forget that haters be low key.
Inspirational too.
It'd be some of your family members, some of your best friends. It'd be people telling you, "Yo, keep going," looking at you walk away like, just because they want you to like them, just because they think you know. So, I think that's it. Just don't listen to none of it.
Don't
do what you
listen to
want to
nobody.
do. Do what you do, and that's it.
All right, so look into the camera, tell them where to follow you.
You can follow me on IG. What is my bro? I don't know my Instagram bio.
That was terrible marketing.
It's okay. You can follow me on the gram. It's ju.s.to. Justo. I'm not really on TikTok. I'm not on nothing else, and I'm barely on the gram. Like my gram is about to become my daughter's gram.
Okay.
And, you know, we run through the business gram, which is Labo They Got NY.
Okay. So let's do that. Let's do that. Yeah.
BODEGA, something like that.
In the
NY.
link in the comments, you're gonna
it'll
find
be in there.
Find it.
But that's all. That's it.
All right. Well,
All right.
thank you guys for
Holla.
listening. Thank you for being on the podcast, bro. I really appreciate it.
Nah, I appreciate you, bro.
Let's get it.
Or where my owner was telling me, he was like, "Yo, did he want me to be on it too?" I'm like, for sure. He's like,
Understand what went wrong. Like trying to figure shit out. Editing video. This is Jet You Betcha. What's going on?